Hey guys, it's Sarah. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing amazing. Today I want to talk about easy small space organization ideas that you can use in your kitchen, all from Dollar Tree. I have never been blessed with a big pantry. I have to always make do with cabinets, but there have been some really amazing new finds that I found at Dollar Tree to organize a small space that really work. So first up on the list are these plant trolleys. In a previous video where I talked about these, I was like, I'm not sure if I really like them because the wheels on the bottom aren't very good. Somebody in the comments of the video said to use it as a lazy Susan, and once she said that, I was like, she is on to something. So I picked up two and I'm using them in my under cabinet pantry, and they work fantastic for holding things like pancake mix, canned goods. These for canned goods are fantastic because you can stack the canned goods on top of each other and they're able to be moved in your shelf. So if you have things that are going in the middle, you can move it out of the way. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend. They do come in 3 colors. They have more of a beige, they have a green, and then they have this terracotta color. You could spray paint them if you want to. I really don't like to mess around with spray paint near food. If you wanted to do that and then seal it, you totally could. I don't mind this color, especially in the cabinet. You can't really see it. So we are going to use these to organize in our pantry. Next up, in the kitchen section at Dollar Tree, they have these sponge holders. They're meant to be used inside of the sink, but I really like to use them inside of the fridge. It's perfect for holding things like butter and cheeses. You can basically just use the suction cups that are on the back, attach it to the side, and then it gives you extra side storage, which is really nice. You can also use these inside of your cabinet doors, so if you want to hold things like taco packets, marinade packets, it's a great way to keep things visible. The suction cup adhesive works really well. Everything stays just put. I use this for my bottom cabinet pantry. You can also use it inside of your spice cabinet, so if you have a walk-in pantry and you don't have to use your cabinets, this is another great option. You could do 3 in a row if you have more packets, but definitely would recommend trying it out. A few months ago for a DIY, I shared this really cute riser. It's just made out of 2 of the Dollar Tree bamboo little cutting boards, some of the little beads, and then these are little pieces. This is a DIY. For this DIY, I'm going to be taking 2 of the Dollar Tree bamboo cutting boards. I'm also going to be using 4 Jenga pieces, which is in the toy section at Dollar Tree. I'm using 42 of these small wooden beads. I got these from Amazon, but Dollar Tree does have them that come on a string, and I'm also going to be using some bamboo skewers. These are in the kitchen section at Dollar Tree as well. For the paint, I'm going to be using chalk paint. I'm also going to be using wood stain, and then you can use wood glue that you can find at Dollar Tree as well. To get started, I'm going to stain everything first. So all of my beads, my wooden little Jenga pieces, my bamboo cutting board, everything is going to be stained. If you don't have wood stain, which I definitely would recommend getting some, it's at Home Depot. It's super inexpensive and it works really well. You can also use the little scuff mark pens that you can find at Dollar Tree, which is like stain. They come in a few different colors, but you might need to get 2 packs of them. This step is also unnecessary. If you don't want it to look distressed, you could always just paint it, but I really like the way that it ends up looking once you are all done. Once the stain is dry, then you're going to go in with your chalk paint. You want to make sure that you paint everything first, because if not, you're not going to be able to get into all of those little nooks and crannies if you put it together first and then go and try to paint it. So let everything dry, then it's time to put it together. For this project, you want to make sure that you're using wood glue. Hot glue isn't going to work that well. Typically when you're working with wood, you're attaching wood to wood, you really want to use wood glue, and you can find wood glue at Dollar Tree. So I'm attaching the legs first. I'm going to let that all cure, and then we're going to go ahead and put together the first section. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep the little wooden beads on the bamboo skewer and just measure it out to the side that you need, and then you're going to use the wood glue to attach it to the first portion of the cutting board. Once that cures, then you're going to place the second cutting board right on top of that, attach it with some more wood glue, put something heavy on top of it for a little bit of pressure, and in a couple of hours you'll have a super cute little tray that you can use for all of your dish soap, your hand soap, your sponges. Another kitchen must-have for organizing in your pantry is this corner shelf organizer. I've had these for years and they work so well. I really like this one for in the pantry because it allows you to get things up and out of the way. So on top, I just place things like spaghetti, oatmeal, breakfast stuff. Underneath, I have extra coffee, spaghetti, things that are longer, fit really well, and they hold up really nicely. This is the one that I've had the longest, and I use it where I store my cups and my plates. It does a really good job of allowing you to stack things on top without it looking messy. So I put my extra paper plates right at the top because I'm obsessed with paper plates. No dishes for me, I refuse. So definitely pick this one up. A few videos back, I talked about these clear buckets and how amazing they are for organizing in your pantry. You can see exactly what's inside, so you can organize onions, potatoes, apples. If you have more of like this shelf storage, like actual walk-in pantry, these are definitely going to be fantastic. But in the inside of my cabinet, of my bottom shelf cabinet, I just place these right in there and you can go and grab and see exactly what you have. So I put my onions in this one, and I actually prefer this one to just having the bag, because sometimes the bag is so messy, all of like the little onion bits will come out. So having it in a clear thing like this that you can take out, wipe out, is so much cleaner, so much better. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I don't think it would be a Sensational Finds video if I did not talk about the new Broom and Mop Gripper. This is a must-have for the kitchen. Somebody said they're tired of hearing me talk about it. I really don't care. If there's a good product that costs $1.25 at Dollar Tree and I'm obsessed with it, I'm going to continue to talk about it until you pick it up and you see how good it is for yourself. These are fantastic for organizing the things that you use in your kitchen on a daily basis, your Swiffer, your broom, your mop, and they hold so well. The one that is white and gray is my absolute favorite because it has the adhesive on the back. I attached mine right to the fridge and it's been up there, hasn't moved, hasn't budged, and it is totally worth $1.25. I would recommend picking up two. If you see it, it does the dang thing. So here is the Dollar Tree over the door dish towel holder. It's fantastic for doing just that, but then I've also seen ways that you can use it to organize different cleaning supplies on the inside of your cabinet. I like the fact that this just attaches right onto the door of your cabinet. It holds really, really well, and you're able to fit 3 cleaning bottles on this one little towel rack. If you're looking for some clear organization for inside of your fridge, Dollar Tree does have a few options. This is more of like the clear plastic, so it's not like the acrylic look, but it does a fantastic job. If you want to get rid of your egg carton, Dollar Tree has this really nice one that's plastic. It's not the best quality, it's not acrylic, it's not heavy duty, but it will definitely do the trick for $1.25. I would definitely recommend it. It comes with the lid and then the egg carton separately. Another thing that I recently picked up that I've been using to hold my fruits and vegetables are these clear fridge storage bins. These are great because you can stack them next to each other, or you can place these on the shelves side by side and you can put fruits and vegetables inside of them there for easy access. When you're organizing a pantry that's not an actual pantry and a cabinet where things can get pushed to the back, a lot of times you can't actually see what you have, and like I said, if we don't see it, we're not eating it, and then we'll buy multiples of things. I feel like grouping like items together in Dollar Tree baskets is a great way to organize inside of your cabinets. You can take things out of their original packaging and put them into clear jars that Dollar Tree sells. Somebody asked in a previous video, why label it if it's clear and you can clearly see what's inside of it? You definitely don't have to, but I feel like when you want to take your organization up a notch, you want to tie it all together, you want to make it look streamlined and put together, putting a label on the front is what does it. You can have just some plain clear jars and clearly see that there's peanuts, chia seeds, and everything in there, but when you put the label on the front, it like makes it look like it's a part of your actual kitchen and it's supposed to be there. Last up on the list, when you're organizing your kitchen, your pantry, your cabinets, your drawers, Dollar Tree shelf liner is a must. It's like that added protection to help keep things looking new. This kitchen was brand new, first ones to use it, and in the areas where I didn't use the shelf liner, you can see the bottom of the cabinets looking a little bit worn and dogged, and I really don't like that. So if you want to make sure that your stuff stays looking nice, stays looking new, add in a Dollar Tree shelf liner, and for $1.25, you cannot beat it with a bat. The shelf liner can also be used inside of your fridge, so if you have a shelf that tends to hold drinks that spill, this is a great way for making easy cleanup. Make sure that you're not blocking any of the vents and that the air can flow through naturally, but I absolutely love this for things that my kids tend to spill, like milk, their juices. Sometimes if you put like a 2-liter bottle of soda on its side, it will spill and then it will drip into your little drawer, and that makes for a mess, and I'm not a fan of that. So the shelf liner is fantastic at making easy cleanup. If you didn't catch my last video where I talked about some of the worst Dollar Tree products I regret buying, I will put that video link in the description box below. I am all about organizing. I want to be an organized queen, but when you don't have a lot of space and you don't have a lot of money, it can be upsetting, it can be overwhelming, and it doesn't have to be. I hope these tips helped you. I hope that you got a little bit of motivation and inspiration to go organize your space. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you join the YouTube family. You can always follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. I'm just at Sensational Finds. I hope wherever you are safe, happy, and healthy, and doing amazing. I love you guys, and I will see you guys next time in another video. Bye, you guys.